It is time to follow the signs. I'm looking at 777. I'm looking at a shelter, an umbrella. I'm looking at the words rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. Someone walking through a portal, someone ascending to a new dimension, the seventh dimension, and someone following the signs out of hell into the light. If you know that is your energy, stick around, we're going to dive in. There is a reading already out titled The Journey from Hell to Heaven. So if that is you, feel free to check that out too. But we're going in. First few cards are going to let you know if this is for you. Feel free to click the like button if this resonates. First card out, what made me say ooh, is the Devil. How dare the Devil show up first? But you know what I get with that? Fabulous. At least we know what we are dealing with today. At least we know what we're dealing with in this reading. Because we're ascending. We're moving on. We're stepping out. We don't need that umbrella in the rain. We don't need that shelter anymore. Some of you move in house. Some of you move in a dress. Some of you changing your whole wardrobe style, your clothes, throwing out loads of clothes. I see, take your clothes to a car boot sale, take your clothes to a charity shop, something like that. Don't just throw them out. People could really benefit from stuff. Sheets, bedding, lingerie, new underwear, old underwear gone. Handbags I see getting thrown in the trash. Gifts from your ex being thrown in the trash. We're looking at 9 of Cups. The Devil showed himself and has been X'd from the roster. So now you can get exactly what you wished for. That's what's going on here. Yep, 2 of Wands. You've shot someone down. You've blocked someone from talking to you. You've burned someone. You know when you're like an FBI agent and they get burnt, they get discovered, right? You've outed someone. Who was hurting you emotionally. There's a blockage in some relationship from the past that repeatedly died. You go and see this person, you leave and you feel dead again. You spend time around this energy, you feel dead again. You're around these people, you feel dead again. They take from you, they drain from you. It's vampire energy, succubus energy, low vibrational, not positive succubus energy because there is light and dark, but low succubus energy, sucking, taking, draining vibration. Draining your money, draining your net worth. Oh, wow. Yep. And this person never apologized, ate all your food, drank all your drink, lived in your house for free, slept in your bed. I'm looking at a party as well. Some kind of event that happened. Oh, dear. An event that you're scared to go to, an event that you're moving away from. Something happened that was really awkward around this situation. We're talking about one person who's in devil energy, who's been really toxic, is what that means. Devil energy is toxicity. You're moving away from them. You're going in a new area in life. This has all come out because there's been an event, a celebration, a birthday, something, and it really shows how this person just took from you and was just repeatedly taken from you and never gave you anything back. Yeah, you were slowly trying to get clear in your mind about what was going on, and you maybe invited someone somewhere, spoke to someone, said something to them, and at the end of the day, they were taking a risk on you, you were taking a risk on them. It left you really confused in the mind, and at the end of the day, it resulted in you not seeing yourself clearly. It resulted in this situation having to come to an end, and this is destiny for you now. You can move on and get your mental health back, get your emotions back, get your life back. Whatever can... there was fighting, there was screaming, there were arguments. Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. So we're looking at Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. So we're talking about fast changes in your life, yeah? So I see people throwing out clothes, throwing out curtains, throwing out blinds, throwing out furniture, changing the whole house, top to bottom, cleaning, scrubbing, changing a dress, changing your notoriety, if I can say that properly. Getting everything changed, yeah? Whether that's, cutting cords as well. You may want to go and watch John Moyer's cord cutting, or a quick cord cutting that's linked at the top of my page. You'll see in the quick healing reboots available on the homepage. You need to cut cords from this person and move on. This person has stabbed you in the back multiple times, or they were stabbed in the back multiple times by someone else, and you helped take the swords out of their back. And as a result, something happened that wasn't good. I don't want to dive too much into the past, yeah? But it looks like this person was interrogated, attacked, dragged into legal issues. I mean, they were really picked on, really bullied. I feel like dragged around your house. Whether this is you or them, because it looks like a relationship, yeah, that's been really, really toxic. On one hand, I see you getting away and being free, and then on one hand, I see this person being really, really toxic. But then I also see that maybe there's some energy that you could take responsibility for, where this person was manipulated by you. Whoever had the money, whoever had the house, whoever had the controls, you were manipulating this person. You made them do certain things to live in the house, do certain things to get money. You held the money over their head. There were arguments about money, lifestyle, what you think they should be doing, what they were actually doing. There was a really toxic death cycle, a really toxic ending because of the toxicity that was growing in the relationship. You look like you're the one that's ended it and walked away, and this is about you, but the toxicity that was rising up because of you and this person being together every month, every week, every day, every morning, every night, toxic's growing, toxic's growing, toxic's growing, toxic is growing, to the point where there was a massive clash. Head to head, truth came out. Either way, there was an event. It looks like family and friends and people were at this event. After this event, during this event, at some point, the toxicity reached fever pitch, and OMG, everything blew up. And maybe other people were watching. Maybe you argued in front of other people. Maybe you had an event in your house and everyone was there, but you were arguing in front of people, and it showed that you had real ruptures in your relationship. You could have even cried. Someone could have went upstairs and walked away, and then you just cried and sat down in front of other people. Other people are seeing this. Potentially your mum and dad are seeing this, yeah? And they're telling you to cut cords. This is unhealthy. They're saying this is not good. They really don't like the person that you're with. They think it's toxic. They want you to get away. They see you struggling. They see you crying all the time. They see you really going through it in this relationship. And I think your family or friends or someone around you called time on this before you did. It was about you taking a risk and saying no more. It's over. Yeah? My goodness, that was a trial and tribulation for me to just read with these cards. So let's dive in and see where you're going to now. I'm sorry we had to look at the past, but that's confirmation for whoever's out there. If that's your story, hit like and subscribe. Stick around, share more in the comments, because that is indeed the events of what was going on. Now, we look at where you're going, right? Let's dive in. Let's find out what is going on here. Using two decks that are super chunky. They are classic decks from Mystic Moon Oracle, which I haven't used in ages, which is the Mystic Moon deck and the Signs from Spirit deck. So let's dive in and see what wants to come out. The answer is no, no more. But the card flew out, jumped out of the deck and says the answer is no. We're not doing this anymore. We're not moving forward anymore. This has to come to an end. The next card, I am a magical being. I'm going to channel now. Haven't used these cards in ages, but I can tell I need to channel. So I'm just going to go, okay? I need to move on now. I'm a magical being. I want to manifest a new life. I'm closing the door on this relationship. I'm moving out of this house. I'm getting rid of all of these clothes, all of this furniture, all of this old energy, anything that reminds me of you. I haven't been satisfied in a long time. Some of you have been drinking way too much alcohol. Drinking yourself silly, trying to get over this. You already had a fresh start in the beginning, in the past, but you haven't had justice because this toxic energy's still been hanging around. You know, you break up and it takes a while to heal and move on. Whatever's going on, the energy's still been lingering. That's why you're throwing out clothes. That's why you're throwing out furniture, throwing out bed sheets, throwing out handbags, throwing out purses, throwing out dresses, throwing out all the memories you have of this person. Yeah, you're going to feel a lot better by April, June. Yeah, that's the main healing window. You're going to awaken. If I'm dealing with a female, you're going to awaken to a new love, a new relationship, a new masculine. Once you heal in between April and June, it's going to be an opportunity for you to meet someone new coming up in the summer. But you've got to get yourself ready and there mentally and emotionally to start going out and living your life again, April and June. Yeah? Not only that, you've got free will to whether or not you do this, and divine timing is always at play, but you need to know that this is a big wake-up call. You need to learn something from this. 555, the wake-up call card's coming out. Time has been slipping away since this has happened because you've had a fresh start for maybe 7 months, 11 months. Coming up to a year now, you've had a fresh start, but the old energy's still there. You haven't been able to move on. That's no judgment, masculine or feminine. That's just an awakening and awareness of time has slipped away and you've still been in this grieving energy, this toxic vibration. That devil card came out first with a real vengeance saying, yeah, let's get rid of that once and for all, yeah? Divine masculine energy coming out saying time is of the essence. Like time is a healer. So you need to refocus now. Start being aware of what time is ahead of you. Have you got a schedule? What are you doing over the next 4 months, the next 6 months? What is your plans for the rest of the year? What are your goals? Set smart goals, set targets, set strategic plans. Have a vision board, create. Yeah? Focus your time logically. You're free. On top of the free will card, freedom card came out. You're free to love again. Cupid card out with love and desire. But the only barrier that's going to be in your way is your ability to feel protected. That's why I said that April window is important for you. That could be an anniversary of a passing of your loved ones or something. Or an anniversary that in the past would have been a negative. If you've got any anniversaries with your ex or this old energy that really stands in your mind, change that window of time into something else. You make a new memory that day, make a new memory that week, shift that negative energy and protect your aura. I'm seeing a lot of feathers. You might need dream catchers in your house if you've been having nightmares. Maybe some feather wallpaper would be nice. Feather stencils for you to paint on your wall. Maybe feather ornaments, feathers in a vase. You know, you get those giant feathers. They're so gorgeous. You get a really big vase in like beige or nude. Get it filled with like the feathers that look a bit like wheat. They're massive, really long, really big. So if you've got a big space, like a big house or a big passageway, you could just get a really gorgeous large vase and fill it with feathers. The big kind of feathers that just kind of stand there on a stick in a vase. That's what I see. Ground yourself, redecorate, transform your home. In the past, you were dominated. You see it in this reading. I saw really toxic energy about relationships, who has the money, who has the house, who has the power, what you should do, what they should do, back and forth, drama, right? That argument's gone. There was always arguments over the dinner table, back and forth over the dinner table, I see. Done. You're moving forward. There's all this love and light, green energy, prosperity, health, abundance. Your heart chakra's back to neutral. Yeah? I've never said this in my life, but this is the vision I'm getting in my head as a clairvoyant. Your heart chakra's back in neutral. When you get into a relationship, your heart chakra's normally at neutral. Then it starts to build to 100%. So at one point in that relationship, you went to 100%. And then at one point in that relationship, well, I think maybe you never went to 100%. You could have for a day or two, a week or two, a month or two. Then you went to 90, then you went to 80, then you went to 90, then you went to 80, then you went to 99, then you went to 60, then you went to 40, then you went to 0. Then you went to 10, then you went to 0, then you went to 10, then you went to 0.2, then you went to a 2, then you went to a 4, then you went to a 2, then you went to a 0. Then you was at a 0 and a 0 and a 0 and a 0 and a -1 and a -20 and a -50 and a -100, and your heart chakra's like, oh shit, this has got to go. this relationship's over, it's not working. You tried to compromise, you tried to recognize each other. There's a barrier that's long been in the way, and you realize that you being together is not good for you. Both of your inner childs needed healing. There was a lot of jealousy in this relationship. You were trying to play roles. The cat card is out. It says hat and roles. So there's different roles and hats that you were wearing in the relationship that was messing around with your mind, your ego, your pride, and that was giving you all the signs you needed that this was unhealthy, but you didn't follow it. You just would go off on your own. One of you will go to a different room, the other person will go to a different room. You ignore each other, but then you'll cling to each other because you don't know anything else. So you keep going back because you feel like this is the only person I could ever be with. Yeah, you thought you was the divine feminine or the divine masculine, but in shadow, you knew that there was tension inside of you that was never resolved. There could have been a karmic that got dragged into the situation, someone else you love, someone else they love, someone else that you really wanted, something that you dreamed of, something that you were manifesting that you thought you could never have, and then suddenly you can have it. So someone's heart that you could see and you thought, I want a life like that, I want to be like that person, I want to love like that, I want to love this way, and then you realize what you had wasn't right. You felt like you were just being a slave in the kitchen, a slave in the house, a slave to the money that they were giving you. You received financial support from them over and over again, and it impacted your self-worth, and you've been lost in yourself ever since that, because everything you was doing was for their approval, they gave you your self-worth. You let this person control your sense of self for a long time. So what's going on now is you're moving into the 7D, a whole new vibration just for you, where you can evolve and be and know love truly. That's the crown chakra. That's the joy energy. If you go over to the Her 7D Consciousness channel, featured at the top of this homepage for this channel, you can head over and listen to loads of chakra frequencies, affirmations, self-empowerment affirmations, lots of channeled messages to divine masculine, divine feminine, love letters, no tarot, just love and high frequency. So go and check that out, because there's meditation over there, Reiki healing over there, money manifestations over there. You need a bit more self-love, just me, radical self-love. So go over there and check that out, and go slow, heal within, because there's a lot that's going on and a lot you've been holding on to, and you deserve more. And now you've woken up and realized you deserve way more, but it's up to you to go out there and get that, believe that you're worthy of that. Yeah, trust in yourself, go after that self-love and focus on you. And by the time you get to April, total shifting energy, total reawakening, total shifting consciousness, so much love and light in your heart, and the potential for new love and new relationships, dating again, back out in the dating arena again by June. Yeah? Give yourself the time, clear your house, sage your house, new essence oils, new fragrances, old clothes, old everything from that person, gone in the trash, new you, new life. How do you want to look? How do you want to do your hair? How do you want to dress? How do you want to do your makeup? You're free, you're starting again. No one controls your clothes, your money, the colours that you wear, the dresses that you wear, your hairstyle. Male or female, no one controls you. You were controlled before, you're not now. You are free. Go off, go out there, be free, discover you. This is your time now. Embrace it. Love and light. I'll be back soon with more.